Good morning or good afternoon, and welcome to your yoga and feminine movement class with me today to ground into your body and feel rejuvenated wherever you are in the world. So when you're ready, just roll out your yoga mat and come and stand here with me in the middle. And just take a moment to thank yourself for taking the time today for you. Leave anything behind, anything from the morning, anything from the day. Just really anchor in your own space, your own presence, your own authority. And start to breathe nicely, just any way that feels good. Maybe inhaling through the nostrils and out through the mouth. Standing nicely in your body as you do so. Feet anchored into the earth. Chest and heart space open. Soft shoulders and neck. Few more breaths. Might feel nice to lift the palms as you inhale and then push the hands down as you exhale. Beautiful. Now, stand nicely on your feet. We're going to take just a few little stretches and balancing movements. So let there be space between your feet. And just start to bend your hips down towards the earth. So this is not a squat. This is nothing particular. This is just you moving. And I want you to try to feel your calves, feel your glutes, feel your legs and thighs and ankles. So just a few of those movements of sinking the hips low and then taking perhaps just any little tilt, maybe forward or back or to the sides to just feel those muscles and joints, and breathing as you do so. Let's do one more together. Sinking down here. And back up. Now let your arms come up to sky, just as you look right at the horizon, feeling into your shoulders, maybe elongating your arms all the way up to sky and taking a little side bend, just really whatever you need to start to feel your upper body and arms. Maybe it feels nice to take the shoulders here a bit towards the back and take like small sort of circular motions or rotate the shoulders. Breathing here. And arms up to sky. One more time. And then arms back down alongside your body, maybe slightly back so you feel your shoulders. Beautiful. Now anchor yourself into the right leg. So let your right leg really stand strong, spreading roots. As you come and lift your left foot off the ground with the knee bent and stand here with the palms facing the front. So this is mountain pose with one leg up. Option to stay still in this pose or to take small circles here with the foot just to feel your ankles. Now placing your hands here into a little fist, one fist and then the hand on top. And then coming, this is going to challenge our balance, coming with the knee out and into a little circle. So just opening the hip basically. No need to do this perfectly in any way. If you need to put your foot down for a sec and hop back in. So just really letting yourself get the nice opening with the left leg and the hip there. And then place your foot down and take a second just to anchor back onto the ground. Spreading the roots on the left sole of foot. Nice, strong standing leg. And then we come and lift the right foot off the ground, so knee bent in your mountain pose, one leg up. And just feeling into this shape. Staying as you are or taking a few little circles with your foot. Woo, got a little bee here, got a bit scared for a second. Beautiful. Now put your hands, fist and one on top of the other, and then taking that knee out to the side in a little circular motion to open the hip here. Maybe it helps to fix a point of focus on the floor in front of you, just to keep that balance and stability. And when you're ready, place your foot down. Well done. I hope you're starting to feel good and awakened in your body. So let's walk towards the front of the mat and we'll take a flow. Beautiful Vinyasa flow. So fixing the horizon, inhaling, bringing arms all the way up to sky. Elongating the spine. Exhale, fold down, fingertips on the earth, knees can be bent. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands on the shins. Exhale, step your left foot at the back for lizard pose. Walk your right foot a little bit more out, and then the hands are aligned here. And you're welcome to stay as you are and just enjoy this pose with the knee off the ground, or to tilt yourself a little bit here back and forth. You can also place the knee down and tuck the toe, and you might feel a juicier stretch here on the hip and the inside of thigh on the right side. So take the lizard variation that you want, and we'll hold this for a few breaths. Beautiful. Now place your back knee down if you hadn't already, and tuck the toe, and carefully straighten your front leg. So we're now in a half split, leaning the chest down towards the right knee, flexing that foot a little bit, and hopefully we should both feel a nice little stretch here in the hamstrings on the right leg. Just breathing into that. And gently kick your right foot back into tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under hips. And then come and lift your left leg off the ground in a nice long line. Right arm as well. Just looking out in front of you at the floor. Squeezing your left glute. Now take that right hand and left foot out to the side. Nice big opening. And back to center. One more time. Out to the side. And back to center. Beautiful. Place your knee down and hand back to floor. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips into downward facing dog. Space between the feet. You can have your knees slightly bent if you want. Looking between your ankles, soft head, let your neck relax. Now look between your hands and carefully walk yourself back to the front of the mat and rise up in standing. We continue our flow. Big nice inhale, arms up to sky. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, half lift, hands on the shins. Exhale, right foot back into lizard pose. Left foot at the front is out to the extremity of the mat with the hands in alignment with the front foot. So same option here, you can keep your knee on or off the floor, and you're welcome to take small tilts if you have your knee off the floor. Breathing here. Now place your knee on the earth if it wasn't on it, and untuck the toes. Kick your left foot into, oh no, sorry, we're gonna keep the left foot here, coming into a half split. So straightening that leg, chest down towards the earth, and flexing the toes a little bit towards the chest. And softening your jaw here, your whole mouth, and the space between your eyebrows. And on your next breath, kick your front foot towards the back into a tabletop. Lift your right leg off the mat in a nice long line, and left arm as well, just looking at the floor slightly in front of you. Taking that arm and foot out to the side, let's go, nice opening, and back to center. Once more out to the sides. And back to center, beautiful, place everything down. Find your tabletop again. Now kick your left foot off the mat with the knee bent. Heel is up to sky. And we come and do little pulses with the heel 10 times up to sky. This is for the glutes, starting now with me. 1 pulse up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10, place your knee down. Take a breath. And then lift your right foot up in the same shape. Knee is bent with the heel upward. And then 10 pulses up with me when you're ready, starting now. 1, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nicely done. Put your knee down. And come and turn around and sit yourself on the mat in the middle. As we take a beautiful boat pose. This is a nice pose for the core, basically. So both heels are off the ground. So option to have the hands just holding here under the knees. That is perfectly fine. I, for example, right now do feel my core working even with that support. Or option 2 is to have the palms facing the sky here. So whichever option you want to go for today, I'm going to go for the first one. And just looking right ahead. From here, we're going to tap the right heel down 3 times, starting now with me. 1 and back up, 2 and 3, back up. Breathe here. Left heel 3 times together, starting now. 1, down, 2, and 3, and back up into your boat pose. And slowly place your legs down on the ground, extended in front of you. Very nice. So let yourself just take a moment to ground, sitting bones anchored into the earth. Look out at the horizon. And take your arms all the way up to sky, elongating yourself here, feeling your shoulders and arms. And then starting to turn towards the left side of the room, letting your right hand grab the foot here on the right, or the ankle, or the shin, and looking out at your left thumb, so sort of on the left and behind you, taking a little rotation here. And back to center, take your arms back up to sky. And we tilt towards the right side of the room, letting the left hand grab the foot or the leg as we look at the right thumb behind us. Breathing here. And back to center. Legs still extended in front of you. Have your hands here by your middle back, so just by your lower back, sorry, with the hands just alongside you here, either in a fist or hands on the mat, palms flat. And then lift your hips all the way up, pushing the pubic bones, letting your head tilt backward here between your shoulders. Staying here just for a few breaths. And slowly bring your sitting bones back onto the earth. And let there be just a little bit of space between your legs. Not too much, just a tiny. As you come and fold forward over your legs, grabbing the toes or the ankles or shins. Dropping your head down, looking between your knees. Just letting any excess of mental activity that has been going on in your brain just sort of leave your field. Letting yourself be open to just wellness and golden light in your life. For you to feel well, self-confident, inspired. And on your next inhale, slowly release this pose and come and face me, sitting in the middle of the yoga mat. You're welcome to just sit cross-legged or to come into butterfly with the soles of feet touching. I'm actually going to take butterfly, that feels quite nice. Thanking yourself for the practice that you just did, for the movement that you gave your body, and for the connection perhaps that you felt within your own self as you did so. And as we close the class today, let's say in our minds, just privately, one thing that we really love about ourselves. So it could be something about your personality or a physical feature. Just tell that to yourself. I'll count to 3, and on 3, you say the word or the sentence to yourself. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I do really hope that you enjoyed today's class, and feel free to leave me a comment after the practice just to tell me where you're practicing from in the world and if you had a favorite pose today. Thank you so much for being here, dear sister of the earth, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.